Welcome to Bring Your Own Carpet. Um, this was a webinar, hopefully the last webinar on Earth that was held last Wednesday. And somehow I can't find the documentation online where it's supposed to be. So I thought I'd just do it again and focus on what I did last week and show you a little bit of longer version of it. Please bring your own carpet means I hope you have a towel ready, a carpet or some kind of textile to comfort yourself a tiny bit. But first, I want to invite you with something. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please, won't you be my neighbor? First, we can start here with small exercises from where you sit. Oh, I forgot you to introduce you to Bendy, who sits here behind. Hi, Bendy. He will carefully watch us. So, this is the first exercise. As you probably have spent all day already in front of the computer, I want you to soften your joints. And we first sit behind a horse carriage. It's a bit bumpy today. Together. Together. Foot swirls in the other direction. Hold it up to the ear, let it fall. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hold it, bring your breath. Something for the neck. Up, side, right. Swing underneath, swing back, middle, nose to shoulder, nose to shoulder, and ear to shoulder. Now, the thumbs behind the shoulder, elbows up in the air, one line, and a twist. And even here, we combine it with the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe you can open your microphones so that I also can hear you breathing. You should hear yourself breathing. It's a very nice way to deepen your breath through these exercises. And some of you maybe have breath for a few days, so it's a good thing to come back and understand what an essential part of our body it is and to exercise it. Let's get ready. Let's get your towel or whatever you want. If you have a carpet, it's probably totally fine. The next thing I want to introduce you is a breathing exercise. It's called after the famous perfume from Cologne, Köln, 4711, 4711. And we will use it to rhythmize our breathing. We breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 5, 6, 7, 8, and breathe out, 9, 10, 11. Want to try it? Okay, 4711. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 5, 6, 7, and breathe out. 8, 9. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11. So now you can count for yourself. Very good. So really, really go on the body. Stretch out first our legs. Try to have a 90-degree angle. A lot of you might come bent over, but it's not a round bend. Try to keep an upright position. If you want to get a bit further, you can use your hands and walk on the side of your legs towards your toes and hold it there. Breathe in into the stretch. We get one foot, put it on the side, and focus on the left side of our leg. And breathe into the stretch. The side. Very good. Back to the middle. Now we rotate above our heads. Come to the front. And to the front. Breathe in the front. Breathe out in the back. Find the circle. How we wave to the other people on the other side of the river. And it will come down. Another twist. The knee and other side. Go back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now we come on our all our fours. Show you that from the side again. It's important to have a full contact to the ground. Stretch your hands under your shoulders. So the weight is not only a few points, but spread over the whole hand. Now we breathe in, come into the cow, and breathe out into the cat. Again, in, breathe out. And then breathe in. Next one is a horse in slow motion. Left arm comes up and right leg in the back. Other side. Rest our heels. Head comes between the arms. Arms stretch a bit further and you rest your head on your forehead. Now you breathe into that space between your upper legs. So what's the biggest hill in your neighborhood? Straight legs between your bottom and your hands. If you can't have your legs straight, it's no problem. Have the knees come a little bit in. Now we start softly walking from one feet to the other. Maybe you've walked already the day and you warmed up, but if you just start your day, be soft to yourself and your legs. Now we walk slowly to the front and let the weight hang down. You can circle a little bit to the front, a little bit to the side. Lift up your arms so it becomes more heavy. And from here we come slowly up. Click, 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 click. And pull us up to the ceiling. Oh, you can't see that. I have to go back a bit further. Now again. And up, 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 up. Pull us up. Very nice. Very getting warm. So now you find a nice stable position. Brain a stable position. Lift up your toes. Eye contact, the whole foot, and then you come back with the toes. We're up our head to the ceiling again. In an elevator, hard bum, and shoulders back and down. Once more. Pose up, wiggle. Down, contact. Elevator up, bum on. Shoulders back and down. Very nice. So now we have a little bit of a cardio exercise. Particularly nice in the morning, you get up so that your heart rate has also a bit of a chance to elevate. This one you can do for minutes, hours. Waving to the friendly neighbor, unfriendly, friendly, unfriendly, friendly, unfriendly, friendly, unfriendly. Breathe in, breathe out. Wrist, with the knee. Side lift, it's a controlled movement. At any point, you can stop the movement. It's not a spin. So that is very important when we train our core, this fine net of muscles under our six pack, if we have, and there kind of cross connections in the obliques. This is stability and let our guys, arms, and feet actually act from a kind of a strong center. So, holding line, upright position, no crunching. Both come together. Don't worry if it's not straight. You can't get your legs straight. Try as best as you can. Controlled movement again. And breathing. Very nice. So, next one. Next. This is, I call it now, not the thing what it was called before. I call it the pointer. But first, we reach with our right hand down to the knee. The other hand can come up. Try to have a straight line here. And breathe into the tensions you feel here in the lower back on both sides, possibly. Hold it. And come on. Now the real pointer comes. And you try here to control that it's one straight line. And deepen as much as you like and can. Don't overdo it. And breathe. Now we put our weight with our elbow above the knee, not on the knee. And when we have a stable position, the other arm comes above us, puts more weight on that side. And as soon as you feel stable, you can let it go. But don't worry, if it's not stable enough, you just stay. And breathe in, breathe out. Come up. Now, central fold. Just straight back to this point. And round. And let it hang down there again. From here, we twist up and to the foot. The other arm comes into the other side. Breathing in, breathing in. Find your own rhythm. Hang a little bit, move a little bit and see how it feels. And we come up. 90-degree angle. Hand reaching to the knee, other arm comes up in a straight line. Pointer towards the horizon, straight line. And deepen the movement with your breathing. You come up, weight on elbow above the knee, stable position. The other arm hangs just above your head. And if you feel stable, let it go down. Then stretch to the ceiling on our toes. Yeah. So, and now we light a candle. Roll on our back and up the legs. Ready? Make sure that the weight is not on your neck, but your hands and your elbows hold the weight of your legs and the hips and all what's up there. Play a bit around with your toes. Just imagine our brain would be in the toes. They would think a lot of different things, I guess. There are 10 of them. But maybe they wouldn't be as elegant and sweet as they are now. Maybe they would become just lumps. Now we come softly down, knees towards our head. From here we roll back. You can use your hands to keep the movement under control and slowly down. Very nice. From here we get into the bridge. Hands and arms underneath, elbows underneath your body, and build the bridge. And breathe in. One foot up, and the other leg we grab. Now, it's a new exercise. We floss our hamstrings. That nerve that goes on the backside of our leg and is connected to our lower back and can cause some trouble. Soft movement. Just feel it. Other side. 5, 6 times in the morning. Perfectly fine. Now we get a huge belly. Let your legs come out. They don't have to be straight. You can support them with your hands and arms. But get to the point where you maybe start trembling. That's also good for your nerves. It relaxes them. But make sure that your upper body part is relaxed. Particularly now when we grab our ankles and pull the knees down. Don't be tight in your head. Soften it. So now we turn our front, arms underneath, protect our inner value. Rest on our forehead. And here we lift up feet and head at the same time. And breathe in. Down. Rest. Breathe in. Up again. Last thing we do, windshield wiper. Hands on the side, then you turn from one to the other side. Weep, 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 weep. And here we are. You did it. Oh, bring it to the center. Oh, another big one. And grab everything you can get. And the last one. Zanaga anaseo. Yeah, Auli says also. Thank you. And I want to finish. Bring your own carpet with what we started with. And this time I will get the support by the real Mr. Rogers. And I want to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the last webinar on Earth. And maybe we meet somewhere else in the neighborhood or maybe in your neighborhood. Have a very good day.
You can make believe it happened or pretend that something's true. You can wish or hope or contemplate a thing you'd like to do. But until you start to do it, you will never see it through. 'Cause the make-believe pretending just won't do it for you. You've got to do it. Every little bit, you've got to do it, do it, do it, do it. And when you're through, you can know who did it, or you did it, you did it, you did it. If you want to ride a
And when you get older, you will learn there are some things you will never do. And knowing that is all part of growing too.